Hello there, I am Daniel, and this is
Monica.
I'm still Daniel. Yesterday was 3/16 day, which doesn't do you any good because that was yesterday, and when you see this, it won't even be today. But we are in New Mexico.
Yes.
New Mexico. We are cross-country tripping. I was in Pensacola, and so she picked me up. She's going to Utah to work for the summer, and on the way she was like, I'll pick you up and take you and drop you off in Albuquerque, because that's what people do, they take me to Albuquerque. But what did we do? We drove one day to Dallas. We stayed with our friend Rochelle and Tyler. Obviously she stayed with Rochelle and I stayed with Tyler because that's more appropriate. Right. And then what else have we done? Well, now we're driving to Albuquerque from Dallas, and so we went through Amarillo today and checked out the Cadillac graveyard, which I seem to check out every time I go through there. I gotta find new hobbies. And now we are in New Mexico, so we're just a couple hours away from Albuquerque, where she will drop me off, and then tomorrow I'll find a ride from there all the way to Taos, so I can get back to the bridge in Taos and start hiking again. And that's my story so far. So this is March the 17th, and the story continues. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Oh, that's stupid.
You're stupid.
Some people are just rude.
He had it coming. He had it coming.
All right. So it is March 22nd, 2011, day number 420. There is like nothing out here. There is no shelter, there is nothing to hide in, there's nowhere to camp. I was starting to run out of daylight last night, so I finally found some bushes that were tall enough that I could hide behind. And as you can tell, you come over here and hey, look at that! There's the top of a tent. So we made it to Albuquerque the other day, and I stayed at the Route 66 hostel, which was pretty cool because I haven't seen a hostel since I was up in New England along the Appalachian Trail. But I'm ducked behind some cover here so that nobody can see me depending on which way they're coming. Although I guess if they really tried to see me, they might be able to, but it's not likely. So if something were to happen to me in the night, like I die in the tent or something, I'd be here for like months before anybody would find me. That's encouraging. Hop on the rail runner in Albuquerque, and that took me all the way to Santa Fe. And then from Santa Fe, I took a shuttle bus all the way to Taos. And there I was in Taos. Holy cow, this wind is brutally cold. It's a warm, sunny day actually. But, the biting coldness of the wind is insane. So I'm gonna get down here. Nice. Not a lot of windbreak, but at least it's something. So I stayed 2 nights in Taos and was able to get some work done on the website. An opportunity to get adjusted to the altitude, because I've been at sea level down in Pensacola for about a month. And this is going to take some adjusting. I need to drink lots of water, and my lung capacity isn't quite what it should be. But it's okay, I'm feeling all right now. So I was able to get lots more work done on the website, and so hopefully that'll be a little more useful to you guys at home now. coasttocoastforchrist.com that we're constantly working on and updating, and we have the map on there that shows where I've been, but I also have a map on there that shows where I'm going. And so it's the basic route of how I'm going to get to the California border of Mexico at the Pacific Ocean. So if any of you guys are out there along the way, come on out and see me. There's plenty of room out on the side of the road. Also, while I was there, I went ahead and splurged and went to see the movie Paul. Of course, I'm in New Mexico, so you have to see an alien movie about Roswell, New Mexico, and Area 51 and all that. So I went to see it, and it's your typical Hollywood movie, so it's got all the vulgarities and stuff. But even more than that, it really made an enemy out of Christians. The fundamental Christian was one of the bad guys of the movie, and it really makes fun of the creationists in particular, which when you think about it is kind of flattering, because Because in real life, they can't debunk the creationists or the Christian, because obviously it's all true. But in the context of a sci-fi movie, that's when they can make us look stupid, and that's when they can ultimately defeat us. But the good news is that real life is not a sci-fi movie. So if you go see the movie Paul, be prepared. You're going to be constantly inundated with evolution and atheism. But remember, it's just a movie. And then finally yesterday, I stopped and grabbed a bite to eat at the town square in Taos at a place called The Gorge. And from there I got a ride from a homeless guy. That sounds weird. He has a car, he's living out of his car, but he gave me a ride out to the bridge. And so that's the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge. So that was nice. He's a Christian guy. He was, I actually found him at the First Baptist Church. He was there hanging out with the pastor, helping out with some work and a work crew that they were doing. So he offered to give me a ride out there. And there I was at the bridge, right where I left off, and started hiking. So about a mile on the other side of the bridge, I came to the Earthship project, which is pretty cool. It's a neat little place to go visit and check out how they do everything in a very low impact sort of way. It's kind of a hippie commune type of thing. But feel free to pray for Brian, who works there. He claims to be a born-again Christian, and he's got an uncle in the Dallas area who's a Baptist preacher, and he's also a third-degree Mason. And so with all the different things that go on in different people's lives, it's hard to know where to start sometimes. But with him, what he really needs right now, first and foremost, is repentance. He doesn't know that he's not a good person. He thinks he's okay. And of course, as long as we think we're okay, then what's the point of Jesus dying for us? So anyway, I'm back on the trail. And at this point, I have about 1,050 miles ahead of me. So until next time, I'm just gonna keep hiking.